Hey, what's up, guys? So, welcome back to more Pokemon Fire. Oh, it's Force of Habit. Sorry. So, welcome back to some more. I love you, Colonel Sanders. In the last video, the student got poisoned by some bad octopus, and so we're done with the whole battle arena cooking challenge, and we made some delicious mashed potatoes. To be honest, after this, I think I might order some KFC or go for some KFC because my KFC doesn't deliver, which sucks. Um, or I could get another type of fried chicken. But anyways, I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. Oh my god, I don't know if you could like hear, but there's really huge thunder that you could like feel the vibration. But anyways, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow the Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. These mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, RockerDGaming. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Jeez. You see, when I was a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are you forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. Also, saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget it. You're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Spork Monster? Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me? Just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, you see? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What? What will you do? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. I attack. You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cooking with Love once again. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mash mind and draws in its energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I'm gonna defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation? Is that how you say it? I'm not sure. You hold your head between your hands and utter, "This is not happening, this is not happening." Spork Monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. I'm gonna defend. Buff up. You decide to go on the attack. Chow down. Does 2 damage. A powerful blow. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Round Edge. The vile civilian, so your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1 million chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch. Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam onto the night. Forget mercy, finish him. Forget. Spare this wretch. You manage to tap down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off onto the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It is a magic book spell. Magic spells. It's a book of magic spells. A golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overcomes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over. you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sparkles is also there instructing your love. Dreams are weird. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were there memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with the bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spark monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might say like Pop. Like him? Like him? Like? I know. It sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. I like him. We got to talk after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one of them on one time and threw out it and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy. Like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. So why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not so cool. You are great. You have the idea about how to improve that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes lighten up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miran checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden, where I was wondering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, street spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike any I'd ever tasted. I think you're being a very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt I'd be much use to anyone. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. I'm gonna... You quickly think of a fake created name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow! Her eyes lighten up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb tapping on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in cherry blossoms. Petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Let's run to him. You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel! My Colonel! However, your sudden movement surprised the horse and rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow directly knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Oh, RockerDGaming, I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end. So you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy reveals in my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... But before he can continue, you suddenly wake up. Oh, jeez. You wake up to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Coupled with the craftsman of his horse's shoes? Lean in for a kiss. Let's not rush things. I don't think I have water. Once I've stopped recording. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates my craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know, it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes, bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients, bad. Summoning a demon, bad. You try and get a peek over Van's hulking shoulders. But he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make a bee, make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell me, tell them to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but you're really trying to get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back as a turn to them. You even hear Van mutter something that sounds a bit like magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping, and you try and cover the tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking? Are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panic. Oh, and it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a brook, just like the one you found after you encountered with that spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket bolts. You watch it how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me. But I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at the Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena, at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with that, with your business plan. Just then, Sparkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seat. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now. I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry feet. Is a dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy. Down! Have to... I don't know what I said. That command, shouted by Colonel Sanders, snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. But guys, I'm gonna send it off here. If you like the video, like, share, comment, and subscribe. So if you do it, you might date the Colonel Sanders. I don't know. That's just the thing I've heard. You're just gonna have to prove it by yourself. Also follow me on my other social medias and my other channels. The link to them are in the description down below. Until then, keep on watching and keep on rocking. Later.
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't